Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Today is Tuesday. Welcome back to the Tea Talk Show. I am Tereill, PA. I'm a motivational business strategist and writing coach, and I help entrepreneurs create more income, impact, and visibility inside of my Dream Driven coaching program and inside of the Writers Concierge the Writers Concierge Blueprint, which is an 8-week program that I'll help writers to become published authors. So hello, hello, hello. Today is what? Tuesday. Oh my goodness, we are in the last week of January. I cannot believe it. It is snowing here in New Jersey. Yes, it's dreary and snowing, and that's what's happening. But we're not gonna let that stop us, right? So I'm just gonna move my mic a little closer so that you can hear me okay. So I wanted to pop in and talk about specifically why you need, well, I don't want to say why, but the benefits of having a book in a coaching program, like the benefits of that, and how that could really change your business, your brand, and maybe even your life in some cases, right? So, um, yeah, we're going to dive in. So, as I was thinking about this, what prompted this is that, I'm working with one of my clients who just finished up her book. And now she's inside of we're working together inside of Dream to Driven, which is my one-on-one coaching program where we formulate your signature service, and it's tailored to your overall big picture plan, your overall legacy, your overall big dream, right? And so, as we were working through the process, a lot of times the things that we are covering, people have questions on. And so I thought that this would be a good time to talk about, the benefits of having not just a book, but also the benefits of having a coaching program and how those two intertwine, right? I know there's a lot of times, I know even for me, when I was writing my book, I didn't think that I would formulate a coaching program from my book. I didn't think that it was needed until I actually started going through the process. And then I realized, oh, yeah, it's needed actually before you even start writing, right? And so the good thing is that for me, when I was writing my book, My Broken Stiletto, A Woman's Guide to Upleveling Your Faith, Finances, and Fashion, it was based off of, a lot of it was based off of my life and personal experience inside of, the challenges from being in management and, having wardrobe malfunctions and all of those things. And during that time, I had already had a blog, right? So my blog was, all about the how not to break the dress code and things that was happening inside of the corporate office. And so I pulled pieces from that and put it in my book, right? And so as I started formulating all of that, a couple of things happened. One, I realized that you're always going to need, I don't want to say neat, but you always will have more content than you think, right? And so when you have more content than you think, you have to really think about, should you put it all in a book or should you package some of that into a coaching program, which sometimes ends up being your process, right? And so today I just wanted to talk about like the benefits of why you should have both, right? So if you're a coach, a speaker, or author, a business owner, a fitness coach, whatever you are, right? A transformational service-based business, then you want to think about why you should have a book. So I'm going to speak into that in a second. And then I'm going to also speak into what it looks like to have a coaching program from the book, okay? Because that's specifically what I do. I work with authors to extract out their purposeful book, right? And then we also work on your signature service from your book, right? So, okay, let's backtrack a little bit. Okay, so why do you need a book, right? If you're a coach, a speaker, or author, why do you think you need a book? Okay, so one of the benefits of having a book, if you are someone who's a service-based entrepreneur, or if you're not a service-based entrepreneur, let's say you're coming from corporate and you are a leadership, you're in leadership, and you're like, you know what, I want to teach other executives how to become leaders, right? That would be a great book to write on, right? And so why would you want to write a book as opposed to just saying, well, okay, well, I'll just go out and do speaking engagements and teach people, or I will have my own, my own, what do you call it? I'm not drawing a blank at the moment. I'll have my own, events. That's it. Events and seminars and workshops, right? All of those things are necessary and great. But when you have a book, it takes it to the next level, right? So if you're looking to elevate and reach more people, right? It's a lot easier to do if you do have a book. Why? Because number one, you can market yourself better, right? So you can market yourself to different platforms, specifically for media. So if you're looking to get media, if you're looking to get speaking engagements, if you're looking to get podcast interviews, if you're looking to get TV press, right? All of those things, when you have a book, is so much easier because that's your calling card. That is your in a sense, it has replaced your business card with your book, right? So if you want to elevate and reach more people, it's great to have a book to do that. And it's not only beneficial, but it will take you further. Okay. So that's one benefit to having a book, well, kind of like three. So like if you want press, marketing, and you want to reach more people, then yes, you do need to have a book in place because that will elevate your brand and get you noticed more quickly, right? I will tell you, for me, when I wrote my book, everything opened up for me. So as I was writing my book, I had already launched my podcast, and I had did them both simultaneously at the same time. And I'm glad I did because it elevated me in a way where now my podcast is streaming on Roku on demand, right? So that would have not opened up for me if I had not had that book, but also the relationships that I was building, right? So I would say the book is the foundation to opening the doors for other avenues. Okay, so you want to think about that. So that's a big benefit to having a book. Okay, the I would say the second thing is that it's easier to get clients, specifically corporate clients, right? So your, like I said, your book is your calling card, your gateway, right? It's easier to land more deals because people are now seeing you as an expert in your field, right? So it opens up other avenues, specifically if you want to branch out. Okay, so that's something to really think about. If you're thinking about expanding your business, you want to really think about, as a coach, a speaker, or author, or aspiring author, a book could really take you up a notch, right? And it can happen very quickly. Okay, so those are just a couple benefits to having a book, right? So yes, you can, of course, get more eyeballs, which also all of that translates to more dollars, more cents in your bank account, right? So I want you to think about that. Okay, obviously, if you are doing these things, it's going to expand and bring in more revenue for you. Okay, so that's a few reasons why you need to have a book. Okay, now, why do you need a coaching program to go along with the book, right? Because they both go together hand in hand, okay? Because after you write your book, okay, so let's say if you're an executive leadership coach, let's say you're trying to expand out of corporate and you're now coming into, let's say, entrepreneurship, and you're like, okay, I want to share everything that I know from working in my 9 to 5, right? I feel confident that, I do my job well, and I know that I can help other people other executives or even other business owners to level up in how to streamline their businesses, right? So let's say you say, okay, I'm going to write a book. You write your book, and then, okay, now people are coming to you and they're like, oh, let's say your name is Pam. Pam, your book is great. It's resonating with me. but I need a little bit more support, right? I really would like you to walk me through exactly what you did step by step, right? And, a lot of times when you're writing a book, yeah, you're going to put some of your strategies in the book, but you're not going to be able to put everything, right? You're not going to be able to put all of your secret sauce that you would be putting if we were working together one on one. And you can do that in a coaching program. And so, a lot of times what happens is that when you write your book, we're not thinking that people are going to want more of that, right? And so it's good to have both up front, or like I say, do one at a time. Some I've seen it both ways. So for instance, I've had people who have come to me who already had their coaching program set up, but now they want to leverage their expertise and write a book. And I've also seen it where they have no clue and like, listen, I know I want to help people, I want to make an impact, this is my zone of genius, I just need some help with figuring out how I want to deliver. I need help with figuring out how I want to execute. I need help with figuring out my strategies and how to get that transformation, right? And so that's what I work with my clients inside of Dream to Driven, but we also do that inside of publishing, right? So depending on how clients come to me determines how we work together, but it all flows to the same thing. So everything streamlines into Dream to Driven, which is so interesting and phenomenal to me. And I love working with my clients because I know that they're going to see their vision play through, and also uh, bring their talents into their programs and their strategies, right? And so yeah, I'm super pumped up this year. I feel like 2021 is the year of impact. It's the year of transformation. It's the year of just shedding old things and bringing in new ideas, new ventures. And, a lot of things will be taking place in 2021. That's going to be phenomenal, right? I'm speaking it into existence, right? So you want to overall, what I'm saying is that you need both. You need to have a coaching program and you need a book if you want to leverage whatever it is that you are doing. Okay. It doesn't matter if you're coming from corporate and you don't, if it's just an idea. It doesn't matter if you're already, let's say you're a fitness coach, right? And you're like, okay, I'm a fitness coach, I help people, but yes, you still have a particular strategy. You still have a process, and people want to know what that process is, right? And so, yes, ideally, you can have a coaching program where you can work with people in a group, one on one, in different settings, right? But at the end of the day, if you had a book that can reach more people, right? So you do need both. It depends on what your overall goals are, what your dreams are. If you want to be on stages, if you don't want to be on stages, if you do want to go to corporate, if you don't want to go to corporate. So it really just varies on what your overall big dreams are. This is why my program is called From Dream to Driven, because we break out what that looks like for you, because for each individual, each person is different, right? And so the goal is to make sure that you are driving your dream, and that's with the accountability that I provide to extract out what your expertise is and how to make sure that you package it in a way so that you don't feel overwhelmed and you don't feel stressed, right? You feel like you are delivering in your zone of genius, right? So if this has resonated with you and if you're like, this is exactly what I need, I'm going to offer you, I'm going to extend an invitation to get on my calendar, right? If you want to level up and build your brand and build your legacy and make a big impact, especially for 2021, then I would, challenge you to step up for yourself, get out of your comfort zone, okay? Challenge your fears and your doubts, right? Get out of your own way and get on my calendar. Let's talk. Let's talk about where you are in the process. Let's chat about where you want to go. And if this if we're fit, right? Because I'll be honest, not everyone is a fit, and that's okay. Either way, when I speak to clients on the phone, whether we work together one on one or not, I make sure that you have some kind of transformation on the phone, so you know what your next steps should be, right? There's no pressure. Okay, let's take the pressure out. So that's it. I hope this was impactful for you. I hope you had some aha moments. If you have, I would love for you to drop it in the comment section. Let me know what has resonated with you. What do you do? Do you have a coaching program now? Do you have a book now? Is this something that you want? Are you stuck in any area? If so, let's chat. Let's talk about how to get you unstuck so that you can start making some impact, visibility, and some money this year. Okay, so that's it. I am going to try to run out to the store while the snow has stopped, and enjoy the rest of your day. And I will see you all back next week. Talk to you soon. Have an awesome, awesome day. Bye.